YouTube, what's going on? Got a new video. So, kind of following up on my last couple videos regarding the Hellcat and the 365. Like I mentioned in my last one, Sig came out with the 365XL, or X, excuse me, as you can see there. And they offer so the X has the XL grip and the X, or the regular size 365 slide, and it does have an optics cut. What I did is I ordered that directly from Sig and put it on my 365 frame to give what I consider to be the best of both worlds. Now, why is that? Well, I think it's the most versatile. For one thing, if you want to throw in a, before I do this, clear. If you want to throw in a 10 round mag, you absolutely can. And you have a shortest grip possible with the most capacity possible on the Sig, with the shortest grip. If you want to go a little bit bigger and have the 365XL grip, guys, all you got to do is put a 12 round mag in there. Boom. You got the longer grip. And if you want to go crazy, you got the 15 round magazine, which looks utterly ridiculous, but whatever. It's there. If you want that extra capacity, I carry it as a spare, but you got options. That's the point, right? You're not limited. So very good versatility with this grip. I think it's more versatile than the 365X by itself because that uses the longer grip module, which will only allow you to have the 12 round magazine. So the great thing about Sigs is they're modular, and you can order grips separately like I did here. I ordered this grip actually from Integral Defense Group, and they sell the grips by themselves, and they do stippling on those grips, and they have them in stock ready to ship. And you can add additional features, like I added this what you might call a gas pedal up there at the top. They call it the finger index upgrade. You also have I also have this stippled under the trigger guard, which adds for a little grip, and then they did their stippling on the grip itself. So I paid around $100 for that. Well, with it's 110 for just the grip stippled. If you want the extra stuff, it ended up being $130. Totally worth it to me. That included the grip module. You can buy the grip modules by themselves for like $30 from Sig. So if you have the 365X, want the shorter grip, boom, swap it over. So many possibilities with this line of handgun. But this one works the best for me because I think it's the most versatile. Now, like I said in my other videos, I usually carry a larger gun on a daily basis, but there's definitely times where I need something small. One way I carry that is, brace yourself, fanny pack. It's a small fanny pack. This is the small dendrite from Vanquist. I have a review on my channel. And I have a Sig holster that I modified. It has Velcro backing. So it essentially just sits in here. I can then put my 365 in here. And when I need to use a fanny pack, it conceals very nicely. I can even adjust it so it's even better than that. But there's times where this is needed, like when I go to the water park, or the amusement park close to us. I want to carry, but I can't. I'm in the swim trunks. I can have a fanny pack on. It's hard to get, hard to carry the 365 in swim trunks. It is doable though. But that's one time I carry it. Also so when I want to have this fanny pack, it has to be a smaller gun. This is a small fanny pack. I didn't want some huge fanny pack, so it has to be a smaller gun. So the 365 works really well in this. That's my main purpose for it. Also, if I decide to go to church services, I carry there sometimes, and I can easily tuck in a holster and conceal this very easily in dress clothes, more so than most size guns. Most of them kind of are a little bit harder to do. You have to wear a suit coat. I don't like wearing a suit coat. It's like wearing a shirt and tie, so I can tuck it in, boom, easy to conceal. So that's my main purposes where I carry this gun. Or like right now, I work from home full time and pretty much wear kind of like jogger sweatpants or shorts all year round. And I don't, if I need to go out in the house and I don't have a belt on, the 365 is light enough. I can carry it in this appendix rig holster with a spare mag very easily. And I can appendix carry this in sweatpants, no problem. Like the weight is not an issue, doesn't sag. It's actually quite comfortable. If I don't use this holster, I could use, a different inside the waistband holster because the gun is light enough that it really doesn't, weigh down my pants. So lots of uses for this. Like, but if I'm out, you know, about with my gun belt on, my regular pants, I'm gonna carry a larger gun 9 times out of 10. But I do like the versatility of the Sig, so I was stoked when Sig came out the 365X because that allowed me to buy this slide. I love how they do that. Have you noticed how Glock does not sell the 43X MOS slide? At least to my knowledge. Let me check just to make sure. I'm 99% sure that Glock does not sell the 43X MOS slide by itself. They sell the MOS, you gotta find the gun itself, which can be very difficult to find. You got a lot of aftermarket options for that, but no, Glock does not offer it. So Sig, however, decided to be cool and offer their slides by themselves with the optics cut from the factory. And it actually sits, it's not a plate, guys, it sits directly onto the slide. It does replace the rear sight, but the Holosun 507K has a built-in rear sight, so it's not really an issue. And this gun shoots. So modularity is fantastic with SIGs. That's one of the best parts about the SIGs, and I love that they offered that because for 300 bucks, I think it was right around 300 bucks, you can buy this slide already cut for the optic for the 365X and just throw it on your frame and you're good to go. So I got it stippled. So right now this is my secondary carry gun, my smaller carry gun that I carry regular basis. This thing shoots like a dream. It's super soft shooting, especially compared to the Hellcat. The Hellcat was way snappier than this. I shot them side by side the other day, especially with the stippling and stuff. I'm like, man, this is a night and day difference. Just way more comfortable to shoot, more accurate with it. Same size or even a little smaller. Yeah, totally the way to go. I think the 365 series is still the best option, even though everyone's coming out. You know, you got Sig, you've got Springfield, you got Ruger, you've got Smith & Wesson, you know, Glock changed things up. I still think this is the best option. That's my personal opinion. I've owned all of them except for the 43X MOS. I have owned the 43X, same difference. The only difference is the optic slide. And that was also a great gun, but not nearly as small as this. So for this particular use case, I would rather go with this, or I'd rather go carry a full size, like not full size, but a compact Glock 19, Smith & Wesson 2.0 compact, something like that. So those are my two kind of preferred choices of carry guns. But I wanted to show this custom 365X. I don't know what to call it because it's technically not a 365X. It's a 365 optics ready, I guess we'll call it, or a 365XS, extra small. I don't know, because there's the XXL. Maybe this is the extra XS, you know. Either way, guys, you can order this if you have a 365. You can go on Sig's website, order it. They also have an option with the Sig Romeo Zero optic. I don't recommend that optic. I recommend this one by far. The Holosun's much better, but much more durable, more reticle options, way easier controls, just overall better optic. Yeah, that's what I'd recommend. So pretty slick little setup. I do plan on adding possibly a light. I'm not sure yet because of the way I carry it. I don't know if I need one, but the best option I think is going to be this Surefire XSC for the 365. I thought the TLR7 sub would be, but it sticks out like that far off this gun. I've seen pictures of it. Whereas the Surefire sits nearly flush, not quite. It does stick out a little bit. Or even getting the tactical development rail and running the Olight PL Mini 2 is a good option also. Couple options there. That would actually be the most cost-effective option. The Surefire is going to be a little more flush, or it's going to look better because the rail makes the PL Mini sit down here a little bit lower. With the Surefire, it's going to be sitting a lot closer. So, but it's, you know, it's expensive, $300, and you only get 350 lumens. So, but honestly, it's the best option because I don't want the light sticking out like, you know, way past the barrel. It just looks goofy. It's almost like Streamlight made that light for the XL and the Glock 43. Actually, not even the 43. It's going to stick out farther than the 43. The 48, like the longer slide. So micro compacts, I think it's more designed for those than it is for these. And Surefire did, I think, the opposite, where they kind of designed them more for these smaller guns. So anyway, I might get one of those. If I do, I got to do a bunch of new holsters. But you know, that might be that. And then I want to get a Parker machine threaded barrel with their micro comp. It barely sticks out just a titch, but that's still kind of optional because that makes it shoot really flat. But this gun shoots pretty good for me especially for its intended purpose and size. So, all right, guys, just want to make a quick video on that. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we will see you on the next video.